the stream. So it looks like it's been. Make sure the volume's working. Yeah, mic's working. Looks like it's been about a year since we played this. So I'm probably going to be very rusty on the controls. I should probably look at the control scheme. Okay, well, I guess I can't. Oh, let me share the stream out. I don't remember where we left off on the story. Like I said, it's been a year since we played, but let's see if I can hit the ground running.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
There's a clothing system too in this game, right? So that's a different suit. I wonder if it's just cosmetic. I can't remember.
So what next?
Forget the other broads. Right now we have clear orders. Let's get back out to the crime scene.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply.
Watch when you're driving, you maniac!
Driving is definitely different than mafia.
No, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Okay, so they do have. They do actually have effect on gameplay. How do I run again? R2.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Over here, Rusty.
Yeah, as soon as I'm finished.
I'm at a loss.
Another day.
Kiss the blood, BD. Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Yikes.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it? The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered, naked.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Double time, Rusty.
I'm busy here, Phelps.
Forgot there's like audio cues for we should interact with that. Da, da, da.
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253.
taking us.
The wrench. No, maybe not. There's A. Maldonado.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? Clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. We got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her. The trail points up.
I totally forgot how to shoot.
Over here, Rusty.
Yeah, as soon as I'm finished.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Why did he leave a blood trail this obvious?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's a ridiculous amount of blood. He took her blood and he wanted us to see this.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Huh.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it. Watch it, will you? Through this intersection.
I'm sure.
Is there no e-brake in this game?
Take the next right.
seem like it. So, I gotta say that driving in Mafia is clearly way more advanced. But, I don't think that was the focus of this game.
He's good looking for a policeman.
This game's all about performance capture. And obviously, the writing, which is phenomenal.
Wait just a moment! I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am. Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
I'm moving.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
Divorce papers.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Are there more clues? How do we go look at that pipe? There's a balcony, maybe we can get up there.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Liar.
We didn't find any jewelry upstairs. You haven't pocketed any evidence, have you?
That's outrageous. Are you accusing me of theft?
Yep.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
The window's broken, the room's been tossed. You seem like the type of landlady who notices everything that happens under her roof. What gives?
Don't take that tone of voice with me, young man.
She didn't know about the break-in?
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
Oh, I should have been the good cop there.
I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti, you must have some idea.
Fuck. I did good cop. I should have been the
Maybe
good
a
cop there.
movie? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
Fucking this up.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, what's this note? The 253.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
We're hunting a killer, madam. I would have expected a little more cooperation.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
Terrible. I only got 1 out of 4 right. Can we not view the break-in weapon? Seems like that would be a big clue to look at.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Looks like a fence post to me. I don't see wood fences around here.
for a policeman.
This must be the 40s. Judging by Mafia, because we were just playing Mafia, and that was the 30s. These cars, maybe it's the 50s. These look more like 40s cars to me, though. Did we leave our partner behind? I think we did.
Galloway, I need you.
I'm busy here, Phelps.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Shit, I forgot how to
I
fight.
got a heart.
Now look, I don't want no trouble, see?
No, I forgot how to fight.
I got nothing to say to you.
Every button I'm pushing is doing nothing. God damn it. Alright, let me look up the fight controls. Because it's not in the menu. I looked at it in the menu. L.A. Noire. PlayStation. Controls. While on lock-on mode, press X on PlayStation or A on Xbox. To switch to between buttons. Okay, so how do you get into lock-on mode? Press and hold L2. Press X to punch. Press square to block. Triangle to grapple. Circle to do a finisher. So X to punch. While holding L2. Square to block. Triangle to grapple. Circle to do a finisher. Okay. Let's try it again. If it'll let us.
Phelps, this could turn
Yeah,
ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest. I got 100 pounds in your weight.
Now look, I don't want no trouble, see? I got nothing to say to you.
Got him.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place. This will take some explaining.
He's got a bloody shirt, dude. We got enough evidence, dude.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Bag and tag him, boys. Bro, get out of my way.
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Well, that wasn't a lot of help.
No good. Nobody here.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
So he's got an alibi.
These people!
How do I answer the... God damn it, I gotta relearn how to play this game. How do you answer the calls? X.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Hitting X.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
It's all right.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
They don't show you the controls. These fucking old games, dude. How to answer a dispatch call in LA Noire. Yeah, give me the controls. comes up. It's not giving me the controls.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Maybe you can't do it when you're in the middle of a mission.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
It's not even open.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
Oh, you gotta hold it.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
And now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Slow and steady, come on! Cole, come on!
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K, officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K, code 3.
Forgot how to shoot.
Well, you don't say that.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up!
You shut the hell up!
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together. But they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now it's him or us.
Hit the bastard!
Officer down!
Get yourself up! Now!
You're a cop killer! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Should I have tried to melee him? Nah, he's shooting at us with a shotgun. Fuck that motherfucker. I don't know, it made it seem like that wasn't the best way to handle that. I mean, if somebody's shooting at me with a shotgun, I'm gonna shoot back. Just saying. Especially these fucking killing cops and I'm a cop, dude. Oh yeah, we gotta go back to the... Go back to the police station. Okay.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Where are we supposed to go? Oh, now the door opens.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Keep
upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Ill deeds and thou be damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou and thyself torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, thou, though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally, and after many a false fruitless crime, scorn, track thy lagging fall through the boundless space.
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound.
Mary Shelley?
Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The girl who wrote
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
I'm not ready to interview him yet. I wanted to go to the fucking supermarket and see if we found any witnesses first. But since we're here, I guess we'll talk to him.
And again.
Which room are we keeping him in?
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just...
You can smell the alcohol on my breath.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
So I gotta take their emotions into consideration as well.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Oh yeah, for sure you were. I got the divorce papers, so now you can do bad cop. Okay, I get it.
You didn't want anyone else to have her. You didn't like the idea of other men fucking your wife, them slipping it to her, the idea that she might like it.
Easy there, Angel boy. Ease it back a notch.
Never mind. I think we got that one wrong.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
He's still
she
bleeding.
said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Oh, we gotta handle that better. Alright, maybe the supermarket's open now.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. Yeah, we'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
5 charges en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
Now it's open.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
She looked like she was having a good night to you?
Shit.
Hard to tell. Might have just been the booze that was making her seem maudlin.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem?
Shh.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
It's all booze. Is this during Prohibition?
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh, what was it? 2... 5-3? There's her necklace. Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. It's Mary. Can we not bag and tag this? This is clearly evidence. There's bloody clothes in the cabinet. It won't let me interact with it. What else do you know?
Excuse me.
Huh. Oh shit. Fucking scalpel.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war. This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Yeah, he's the real murderer.
Clem!
Oh shit. Yeah, I think the husband's innocent. It's this fucking motherfucker.
God damn it, get after him, Cole!
Get out of the way!
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, I don't remember how to shoot. Oh,
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Shoot his tires.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Got him with the fishtail.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace.
He's drinking the booze.
I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Even he takes the case. You can't fucking make alcohol illegal, dude. People are gonna drink. Speaking of which, let me go get a beer. Out of 17 clues found. Fuck, we did horrible on the questions. 4 out of 10. Vehicle damage, $1,600. Injuries, $50. City damage, 503. Yeah, I think we did pretty good.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show. Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
It's like, Shutter Island. Flashbacks to World War II. The white shoe slip. So is he just a copycat? Cause
Hey, lady, get out of the road!
the Black Dahlia murder's still on the loose, right? It's funny we're wearing a Black Dahlia murder shirt. I didn't even mean for that.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week.
Taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop? A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, California's love affair, folks. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta make first base. Just go easy, Phelps.
Got another dispatch call.
Jesus, Phelps!
Any Century unit, possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit handle code 3, identify.
11K, go ahead.
11K, roger. Citizen.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir. I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
Oh, shit. Crazy
Officer down! Watch it!
Oh, shit.
Shoot me. Give it up, old man!
Get the bastard!
Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
I probably could have tackled him, but fuck it, dude. He's shooting at people. Kill him.
Car 11K. Code 4 at Alvera Street, but I'll need an ambulance. Shots fired. The suspect is down.
Roger on your ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 at the Alvera Street Plaza.
I wonder if those can turn into bigger side missions, though, if you just don't kill them right away. But I mean, come on, if somebody's fucking shooting innocent people, you're gonna take them down.
Calm down!
Alright.
Hey! If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
And at the next junction, you shut your trap.
That guy there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. You're used to seeing them. You're the gig when you're working homicide, Phelps.
This is one way to get up here. Just drive through the hills.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries?
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Yeah, usually they're naked.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Another day, another dollar.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene. Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Well, we gotta look up that tread pattern. We gotta look up that shoe size. Is that a ripped up dollar bill? Mark Booze or what? F163. We should call that into the station. Yeah, there's a payphone right here. Okay, good. See if they can find out. Anything about that dry cleaners?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Five hidden vehicles. What do we get? What? Let's call this in.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks for your help.
So do we have new cars available?
Continue to respond, please.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand? God, you're gonna kill us!
It's alright. No, stop backing up! Damn it.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Where were you on the night of the 1st?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress. Is it there?
What was it? F1363? Shit. Yeah, there it is.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Got her.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic type show a particular disposition for this stuff. Easy!
Whoops. Look out.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
That's her husband.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Terrelson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
To check if she was a regular.
Baron's Bar.
Maybe if... No. I don't think so. I doubt it.
Chocolate. Oliver Twist.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Nope.
Food for the needy. She's feeding the homeless?
So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Muddy shoes.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
Size 8.
Drunk, mister? Or are you just...
Guess I got nothing to call him.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
Why did you only report your wife missing this morning?
Fuck. I thought she would have called up last night from the bar.
He was lying.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
I have an intuition point. Well, nah, he's clearly lying.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Caesar into it. I'm gonna accuse him. No, back up.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it.
He was telling the
We
truth.
always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am. Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
I don't know yet. Let's go to the hobo camp.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
think feeding the homeless. Maybe one of them fell in love with her and then decided to kill her.
Give me a break.
Shit. Whoops. Sorry about that.
Hey, come on.
Where's the fucking entrance? There we go.
Always bother. Shit. Never leave me alone. I fought. Risk my wife. Nobody cares about me.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
The bum isn't here. We should follow the lead. These guys can wait.
No. I think we should follow this lead.
It'll take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Maybe he's right. Alright. You win. Go investigate the other leads. What the fuck? How do I change the radio station? tried every button. Ah, fuck. It's the same house. God damn it. I thought we were done with that place. I don't know why it's still on the list. Maybe we forgot something there? I don't know.
No siren, Phelps? This some form of stealth attack?
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
God damn it all, I asked them to hold the mayo.
That broad has socks in it, Brazier.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable. Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Liar.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other men?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
Clearly lying.
She was murdered, Benny. Brutally
no, he
murdered.
wasn't.
If you
Damn
like
it.
this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating? Watch it, pal.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no
2 out of
problem.
3. Not bad.
This is Bates.
That's him.
He's the murderer.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Yep.
You can't let the son of a bitch get away.
He's only a rider. He can't really help.
Go, Phelps, get after him. Come on, we got a ride. Get in and drive. I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands. I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is a killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Why would he be at the bar that he just killed the victim at? But why is he running from us?
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Let's end this farce.
I've had enough.
Put your hands where I can see them. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
I mean, I guess you could. You have the right to remain silent, I guess. Let me go pee real quick.
Come on. If we're doing this, get it over with.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead, and your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
What happened to the woman?
Liar.
Your guess is as good as mine.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
And he's resisting arrest and fucking speeding and fucking all kinds of shit. Nothing to call in.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
KGPL, go ahead, 11 King.
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Relay all sightings to 11K.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, fellas. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
You see our taxi anywhere? Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it!
Yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
3591, that's him there, Phelps. Hit the siren.
Stop.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Come on, dude. We're investigating a murder here. Where's the crystal ball?
George is en route to 496 Broadway. Do you have another assignment there, Central?
Wait, what are we missing here? I have no idea where the crystal ballroom is.
Cole! Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world!
It's not on my list of locations, so I guess we'll go back to the family residence.
Just go easy, Phelps.
Why'd we get out that door?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks.
There you go.
I get the point.
Isn't that the cop that caught the guy that was pretending to be...
He's in interview 2.
Thanks. What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Canary says he'll sing, but only if I guarantee he walked.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
That's the cop from the newspapers.
You're a real asshole. You know
The fuck is interview? Interview room 2.
Parker or Green? I don't know who they were.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
What time was that?
Around 2 a.m., maybe?
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
That's not how I'd put it.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
We got 3 suspects here. Who's the killer?
Three suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game was breaking up at midnight.
We don't have any hard evidence.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, could we have Lars Terrelson picked up?
11K, roger.
Now this guy's here.
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested.
Closing the gate.
They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. I need you to stay copacetic. We need to hold out for the cavalry now.
How do we do that?
Like this. Fuck, keep him down, Phelps.
You want
These men know they're harboring a murderer?
We need to fight for it!
Killing make you feel powerful.
Stinking red.
What do you...
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Oh yeah, he's the murderer. Here's the rope.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin. Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Got him. It's gotta be him.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. It's a buddy of mine from the war. Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon. Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack.
A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you
Infamous, what's up, man? Feeling a little better. Senior playing LA Noire. I ain't playing a game in a minute. Yeah, I was wondering where you at, bro. You doing alright? Used to have it for 360. I'm playing the new SpongeBob game. It's really good. Actually, at the end of the game. Oh, that's cool, man. See, beat Hogwarts Legacy 2. Yeah, dude, that game took me a while. It took me about 80 hours. But that fucking game, dude, I have still questions about the ending of that game. You're going to send me into a tangent. Hold on. I can't believe, dude, one of the professors killed another professor in that game. I cannot fucking believe it. And the whole fucking time, they were telling me never to use dark magic. And then they fucking used dark magic and killed the other professor. I don't know if I got the best ending in that game. I'm going to have to probably replay it. I can't fucking believe it. But anyways, CB Hogwarts Legacy 2, good game. What I got to see of it next month, probably be getting it in the remake for sure. Oh shit, I just spoiled the game for you. Fuck. Damn it. Sorry, bro. Spoiler alert. How did you like Mafia? The Mafia game was pretty cool. I was playing it this morning. But the whole time I was playing it, I was just like, man. This just makes me want to play fucking LA Noire, so that's why I switched over to this. But I'll go back to the Mafia game and beat it for sure. Love all the Mafia games, hoping they're working on another one to release soon. Love those games, played them all so much. The only game that I really played from Mafia was Mafia 3, and that game was fantastic. Ty says, great content, brother, hopping in to say hi. Oh, I appreciate it, man.
That.
Appreciate it, brother. Welcome.
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
But I'm glad that PlayStation put Mafia out for free, because I really enjoyed Mafia 3. Which I think was another one they put out for free. Otherwise, I never would have played it. And then that got me back into this game, which I haven't finished yet, so...
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here.
Oh, you just beat the SpongeBob game?
Calm down!
Hell yeah, dude.
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession.
How much was it? Was it worth it? I might get it. I like SpongeBob. So it's clearly the hobo, right? Because the sailor... We got no hard evidence on the sailor. We got no hard evidence on the dude in the red shirt. We found the fucking rope dude at the hobo camp. It's the fucking hobo, bro. It's gotta be. Wait a minute. Where's the interrogation rooms again?
No.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Shit. I'm lost. Congrats on the 201 subs, bro. We're going up. Glad to be a part of the channel, the journey here on YouTube. Love you, brother. Bless up. I appreciate it, man. Where did it tell me to go?
You got a problem, pal?
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case?
Fuck, dude. It's gotta be in the interrogation rooms, right? Then we still gotta fucking question the sailor? The way this SpongeBob game ended makes me think there'll be another one. Yeah, that's how Hogwarts made me feel too. There's nobody here, dude. Because at the end of Hogwarts, they gotta do it. They gotta do another one, right? They gotta do it, because that was the end of the 5th year.
Swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Here we go. No. There's a sailor.
We'll keep him in the tank. You do what you need to do.
One nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
I think I ought to talk to an attorney.
Fuck. Nobody wants to talk to him. Damn it, dude. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. This game's so good, though, but... I wish they could fucking... have an objective list where it would tell you to go, like most modern games. This is definitely not a modern game.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with the lady cut up like the Dahlia.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
God damn it.
Homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Second floor, maybe. I'm totally lost.
Hey. I gave you
What the fuck, man?
dull as dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
Nothing, dude. There's nothing in the police station. I checked every fucking room, dude. Where the fuck am I supposed to fucking go, dude? I mean, I guess we'll go back to the family residence. The game's not telling me to go anywhere else. I don't know. I thought for sure we were gonna interrogate him.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Just drive into everybody. Hey, how do you change the radio station? I need to know.
Go right through here.
I ended up on the slow radio station for whatever reason, and I don't like it.
Phelps!
Well, that's the one thing about this game that I hate is that the menu doesn't tell you the controls. You go to the menu and it doesn't tell you.
Jet Li?
You're really starting to annoy me.
Say Jet Li? Bro, I'm not Asian. Who are you calling Jet Li, dude?
Please, can I have some time to explain to my daughters?
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Already have that. God fucking damn it, dude. Okay, we already know she went to the bar. Is there any other clues? There's nothing here either, dude. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? We already looked at this purse. It's got her ID in it. There's the shoes, the muddy shoes. Oh, we missed this.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Wet jacket. Maybe there's a clue around here.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
No way, dude.
Central is our last stop. The evidence is airtight. We work through the interview, and the hobo eats gas.
Wait, so the rope came from his boat? But the hobo had it. Ah, man, so what does that mean? So either the husband killed her with that rope from his boat, or maybe the hobo came over and stole the rope. Because you found it in the hobo's possession. Fuck, dude. This just got a lot more complicated. I was wondering why I was at the police station and wouldn't let me interrogate anybody. I guess that's a solid piece of evidence that I missed.
Run, you fucking idiot! You're making a right at the next intersection.
What do you mean I'm making a right there? We're here. Now where do we go then? We're here. Fucking hell. Okay, we're here. Where do I go? This game doesn't fucking tell you shit.
I say we bust in there and find the guy.
There we go.
You were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me.
It looks like
It was a
Lucius
heavy
Malfoy.
load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
I don't know, he might be innocent, dude. I mean, we found the rope on him, but the rope was cut from the husband's boat. Let's see.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
What the fuck? What kind of response is that?
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrellson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
What the fuck? It's clearly this guy, dude. Well, maybe the husband killed her too. Maybe we got two murderers here. Well, he's clearly a murderer, he just admitted it.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
So it was him. I mean, I guess he had the fucking rope. He had the murder weapon. Need to do a remaster for this game. This game is awesome. Yeah, they do need to do another remaster.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need.
I guess we could have interviewed the
I've
husband
spoken
first.
to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send
And
some men
accidentally
in to
accused
remove
him.
the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
But even if he didn't kill her, I mean, clearly we could have pinned the murder on him. I mean, come on, that guy was a psychopath. He didn't even know where he was. The bus driver delivered Teresa to her death. Might have liked a chance to testify. Oh, we didn't even know there was a bus driver. We missed 3 clues, and we got 5 questions incorrect. Fuck. Well, hopefully he was the real murderer. He might not have been the real murderer. But we had hard evidence on him, so I'll sleep well at night. I think we got him. Hopefully. Fuck, dude, it must be hard being a cop.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away. Don't do me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song.
Cool microphone. SM55. Great microphone. Studio secretary. This is what Metallica uses. I don't know, 50s point. Bitch, you're gonna get run over by the Hogwarts Express if you don't back up.
Of course we will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Council. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring, a matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Door knocking all
Another
morning.
body
I gotta make in the
and
car.
Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
So wait, how do we swap our cars out? We could swap our outfits out. I don't know. I know there's other cars in the game that you can collect. I remember that.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always...
Jesus, Phil!
It's alright.
And he always maintained he was set up.
I just don't remember how to find them.
Slow and steady, come on!
It's been a year since I played this, so I think we have a garage somewhere, maybe.
How can I help you boys?
Give me all your guitars.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. I feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22 carats.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
And we got a couple addresses out of it. Which didn't show up in my handy-dandy notebook.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Muller.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Any central unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
Got a dispatch call. Let's go. Fuckers are supposed to move out of the way. Drive safely. Yeah, that'd be a horrible call. Jesus, where's this dispatch taking us?
Any central unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for further.
This is Car 11 King. Go ahead with further.
11 King, 2459 suspects cited.
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm not
post.
riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissing in my
But
ear.
I'm tired of always being on the lam.
I don't have a choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
I got a Bonnie and Clyde, huh?
Officer Newhouse, 1031B.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Shoot him!
Hit him, Cole! Spin him out! Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires!
One thing I gotta say though about this game versus Mafia is the driving in Mafia is way better. Fuck. Which is crazy. This is Rockstar. You think Rockstar would have
Now is not the time to play around,
2K,
Phelps.
They have a simulation mode.
Hit him, Cole! Spin him out!
In Mafia, which is insanity.
I survived the war for this?
Like it feels real. It's too real.
Show me your hands!
The simulation driving in Mafia is just like, what?
Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects.
It's like
at
Gran
the Lucas
Turismo.
Avenue trolley station.
Well, this is... I prefer this. I prefer this. It's more comfortable. It's more like an arcade game. So I prefer the driving in this to Mafia, but the driving in Mafia is just so realistic. It's crazy. It's too realistic. Especially in sim mode. You can take it out of sim mode and just do it on hard mode, but in sim mode it's just
Whoa there!
nuts.
Continue to respond.
Which really doesn't matter that much when you're just driving around town, but when you do the races, that's when it really matters, because you're like, holy fuck. Every little movement that you do or don't do, every amount of
Watch it, will you?
or not braking, or how much gas you do, or how much gas you don't do, it just fucking affects the car so much. It's crazy. I'm not a big driving simulator guy.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street.
Another dispatch?
Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Cole, come on!
If you want instructions on how to wipe your ass, you let me know.
We're just over there. But this game is a lot bigger and a lot more open. So I like that. And I think this game's probably a lot older. I don't know. I don't even know when Mafia came out. Out of the way, fuckface.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
God damn it! I said cough it up! I'm not gonna say it again.
Say for kaya!
That's it, old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
Oh!
Give it up, LAPD!
Why, I oughta.
Hurry! You can still catch him.
Be careful. He looks dangerous.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
You fucker.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
You're fucking dead. Piece of shit. Back 'em and tag 'em, boys. What? So I forget. What can I do with all this experience points that I'm getting? Can I level up? This map is fucking huge. I don't know. I can't remember. Like I said, it's been a year since I played this. Oh, I think you get intuition points. That's right, intuition, and that'll help you during interrogations. That's right. So it's good to get more experience.
Hey, come on!
Fuck. He's probably dead. Out of the way. Good police work.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Hey. Relax. So we gotta drive.
Hey, breathe, yourself. Breathe, damn it!
Oh, this car's done. Oh, no! Give me your car. Over here anyways. Oh, fuck, it's down there. sure.
You boys ready? Follow me. We should keep this development with the rings.
All right, hold on. I gotta pee. I'm trying this new lime juice for my Corona, and good God, is it so sweet, dude? It's way too sweet. Way too sweet.
Under our hat.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Diabetes is
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty.
Don't buy Rose's lime juice. Never again. Oh, fuck.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Negro. It's interesting that has Rockstar ever been brave enough to pull a Quentin Tarantino and actually use the N-word? I don't think they have. I don't know, I find them.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this
Just
woman.
like a softer version.
The woman
of the
wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
But still, I mean, come on. But I mean, I guess this is the 50s, so.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Whoa, big letter. Darylyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what makes you become. I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I'm writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what you'd become of my little good girl. And what she is doing to herself. You're destroying your body and your soul. Liquor. Evelyn, it's harder for me to watch you than I can imagine. But God Almighty above us is the night to judge. And so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with the Sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not. The rest is ripped off.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
9th and Main.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Huh.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Another strangulation? Ring finger's intact. Maybe she wasn't married. Oh no, there you go.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
No. Check her face. I guess I can't. He's like jumping between her arms. Can we call anything in?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Let's go to the liquor store first.
Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately.
Easy. Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
I guess our car's fixed up.
Cold!
Yeah, the driving in this game is much more fun. than the driving a mafia. The driving a mafia is just so realistic. It's crazy. Like that race car mission we did. Oh my god, that was nuts.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. You know, you let us take some to the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around.
Is that her and her sister?
She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Who the fuck is that? Oh shit, we got ray tracing in this game?
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Nope. There we go.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand.
Oh man, I haven't been bowling in a long
on
time. I
Tuesday
should
night.
go bowling. That sounds fun.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Is that all she did in the movies? Or is she like Elizabeth Short? Elizabeth Short, the actual girl from the Black Dahlia murder.
That's the cop from the
My shirt. She was actually an adult film star. Let's go to the bowling alley first.
Slow and steady, come on!
maybe after this.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Oh, maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tiernan. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. Stuck in my mind because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
Down the left side of the alley.
He's only a writer. He can't really help.
I love these waitresses. Everyone's a doll.
Hey, isn't that the cop who saw?
Which one is he?
Follow the
Somewhere towards the back. Back of the building? What the fuck is this bitch talking about? Whoa! Floated there for a sec. Dude, I don't know what she's talking about. Wasn't anybody there to interact with? She said the lane's towards the back, right?
Boy, that steak had seen better days. Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love.
She wants a five-star goddamn wedding.
You are a modest little person with much to be known.
What now?
Can I grab one with
the
the
kid is in
lot?
back somewhere. Let's pick him up.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Kid is in back somewhere.
Waitress.
Back where? Back in the building? I was just back in the building. There's nobody in the fucking back of the building. There's nobody there, dude. I don't know. Let's go to... Alright, let's go to the liquor store. He's not here yet. Let's take this car. Hurry up.
The heck?
That price is outrageous.
The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
Oh my god. I just trampled over them.
What's a 5-star goddamn wedding?
I'm stumped. Ideas? Question the owner. He must know something.
Where's the owner?
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Liar.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins.
Nah.
Did she know McCaffrey?
Who's telling the truth?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem.
Oh, I was right. Okay, I got 3 out of 3.
Hey,
He was lying.
I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
I don't know what's up with the
I
bowling
get the
alley.
point.
Oh, we got no one. Police siren in this thing.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know
Barely.
Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
There we go.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
Liar.
I don't like you, McCaffrey. Fuck. You look like someone who's trying too hard, like your whole life is some kind of performance. I think you need to give us something to get us out of your life.
I don't like you either, you pompous, stiff-necked patrician. You think I don't see through you and all the other minions of the ruling class?
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
But nothing reprehensible.
No. The odd parking ticket. That kind of thing.
Fucking missed 2 already.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No. I was at home. Writing.
Alright, let's use intuition on this one. I can't read this guy. Oh, I forgot how this worked. Ask the community or remove an answer. Oh, ask the social club. Okay. Remove an answer. Of course, I'm not going to accuse this guy already. What the fuck? That didn't even help me. Let's go back up.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
McCaffrey, we're not finished with you. You had your chance to cooperate.
Well, we've already been to the bowling alley.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, Code 2.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Return to Central, why? In the middle of an investigation here. This better be good.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally...
Need a drink.
This guy's got some room. Oh, right here.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick. But she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know, Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
That's that cop.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
We still don't have an address. I guess it's back to the bowling alley. Oh, wait.
Please, Phelps. The siren.
Let me call it in.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Give me an address.
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks for your help.
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the paper.
Give me a break.
Took out the phone. We're probably gonna need that phone later.
Phelps. I'm not gonna let my kids drive in the street and maniacs like you driving around, Phelps.
That will be all.
Yeah, I didn't hit her. I almost did. This is like Voldemort's orphanage.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6. Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in. You want to do the honors, Phelps?
Who needs a warrant? Not us. Oh. Well, here's the murder weapon.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
That's funny. That's what you did in the 30s before video games when you get drunk.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
You hang out with pigeons. This reminds me of John Wick.
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
Ooh, that was smooth. You better give up.
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight. Give it up, LAPD!
Get there he is, officer!
Whoa.
Can't we talk about
shit.
this?
Whew, that was close. I don't think there's any point going back to the bowling alley. I mean, he's got the murder weapon.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Dispatch. fish.
LAPD, stop what you're doing.
Ah, shit.
Up for some of the rough stuff, are you?
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
You're going down for the count.
Why wouldn't it let me attack? Oh.
All right. You really want to dance?
That's fine. Only R2 now.
Black and blue.
Hey, off the suit. Come on, Cole, what's taking so long?
You! Get back here!
Damn it. Where's my partner, dude? He's supposed to shoot out the tires.
Not good.
Ah, shit.
What the heck, fire?
Truck's too heavy. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fishtail it.
Give it up, LAPD.
Frank Morgan? Yeah, look, it was Harry's idea to boost the truck full of fishes, not mine. I was in the bar late talking and we...
Save it. You two idiots can say hello to Adrian for me.
Oh, God damn it.
Even if it wasn't you, you run from the cops like that, and you're getting arrested. Either way.
I don't know about you, but I feel more comfortable with the siren on. What do you think?
I don't think we need it.
Gently.
Alright, maybe we do need it all the time. Out of the way, you fucks.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
I think his name is Phelps.
Seems like a decent guy. Sam's taking me out of Palm Springs for the weekend.
Wait a minute, where are we supposed to be?
This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with a lady cut up like a dahlia.
The fuck?
This guy's got a screw loose.
Dude, the game doesn't tell me where to go, dude. I don't have a screw loose, I just don't know where to fucking go.
What the heck?
That bum took a swipe at me. I put him down in my sap.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal in solving all the cases?
I guess we're going back to the fucking bowling alley, I don't know. There's nothing here again.
God, you're gonna kill us!
Continue to recycling.
What is happening right now? Everywhere I go, I can't do anything. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Back to the police station? We were just there. This game doesn't fucking tell you shit.
Isn't that the...
I was literally just there, dude. I'm starting to get angry at this game now. At least Mafia tells you where to fucking go.
No harm done. That's the hospital.
That's the cop from the newspapers.
Parker?
I don't know what to do. The game
This
doesn't
guy's
tell me where to
fast.
go. I have no idea where to go. The game's not giving me any hints. I don't know how to set a waypoint.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
I don't even think there are waypoints in this game.
That price is outrageous.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Solve that big case.
I don't know. I mean, we can go back to the bowling alley again, but
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
What the heck?
bro, fucking game, dude. This fucking game, dude. Just fucking tell me where the fuck I'm supposed to fucking go, you piece of shit game.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
There's nothing.
You just cracked. She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
I don't know what this game wants me to do, but I'm getting fucking mad and I can't handle it, so I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna go back to Mafia, dude. Fuck this fucking game.